What it is, guys, it is your old Uncle Touchy, and we are coming back today to talk about more Woodplow. We got a ton of great stuff going on in this game right now. Like, our other gachas dry. This game is popping off right now, and it's going nuts. And I want to gush about it a little bit because there was something that happened last week. Never really got a chance to talk about. We were going to talk about it in detail this weekend, but I want to just gush on it for a moment anyway. So let's talk about all this new stuff. First of all, it's right up there. We might as well talk about it. Record Buster is back. I will have... Almost looked like I flicked it, didn't it? Because that's what I'm going to gush about. Well, not Dispatch Quest. Anyway. Basically, what I wanted to come to you guys today and talk about was Record Buster is back, guys. I believe it is just a normal Record Buster. I don't think there's... Let's double check it. I don't think there's any special rewards or anything like that showing in it. We did get a new login bonus to go along with all this stuff, so be aware of that too. Let's see. Record Buster rewards should be just the standard rewards we always get. Yeah, it looks like it. Standard rewards. No double rewards anymore, guys. So hopefully you took advantage of that. Now, I personally did, and we'll talk about why my numbers are so low up there, because I had 5K last night, and I burned a lot of Iris, but I don't regret it. Alright, so let's talk about the new gachas to start this all off, since that's kind of where I was going anyway. We've got the Valentine's Day gachas, and the only real difference between this one and this one is this one has the Ina assist, and she's really, really good. This one has the Hestia assist, and, well, that's Eyes. The Hestia assist, and Hestia is just kind of only going to be for collection purposes. I know a lot of people that collect the Hestia units. Not my cup of tea. She got too much energy for my tastes, but whatever. So you got Eyes and Ryu. We'll just go ahead and cover them while we're here because it's the same adventure units for both of these banners. Okay. Eyes is not the AoE the situation, and she's the magic unit. She actually is ultralight magic for her special attack, with temporary magic boost, as we kind of would expect in that situation. Highlight magic for Heartbreaker with temporary magic boost and removes magic buffs. Now that's going to be pretty good. You're going to want that. That's going to be something we're going to talk about tomorrow in Record Buster. She's going to be a really good Record Buster unit going forward. Okay. Pure Glittering Edge, high light magic, so 2 high light magic attacks with temporary magic boost and allies light magic damage 20%. And finally, once again, foes singular like they all are, low light magic attack with self magic 75% for 4 turns. So basically, if you're trying to build an attack stat, you'd want to go third, second, first. Okay, that's going to be your typical attack stack. And the best part about that, you're going to keep the Heartbreaker for your fourth turns every time on Record Buster, because you want to keep doing that debuff to Reveria. So keep that in mind. We'll talk about that again tomorrow when we talk about Record Buster specifically. Now, let's talk about Ryu. Ryu is actually the AoE unit in this situation. Foes Ultra Earth Physical Attack. She's a physical attack and AoE with temporary strength boost. Orange Veil. Foes Mid-Earth Physical Attack with temporary strength boost and physical resist. Physical resist and Earth resist minus 15% for 3 turns. So she'll debuff your opponents as well. That's pretty awesome. Foes higher physical attack with temporary strength boost, and then foes mid-earth physical attack with temporary strength boost and allies remove strength debuffs. So that actually makes her a really good unit. Okay, very good unit to get. So both of these units are actually really, really amazing. I'm not sure if I'm going to go ham on this banner. I don't think so. I think I'm going to hold off a little bit. I might do maybe another multi next week or something like that. We'll have to go look and see how long this is around. But let's talk about Hestia. Okay. Hestia's new one, when she's just 60%, or I'm sorry, level 60, counter rate minus 5%, and allies magic resist minus 5%. Turns out 50% on both of those. When she's MLB, meh. Like I said, kind of a collector unit. Now, if we go over here to this banner, and these banners are around until the, what's that say, the 14th. That makes a lot of sense. At that point, we'll probably get the 2018 Valentine's units that JP got last year. Excuse me. Gacha details. Okay? And you notice right away, that it is the same adventure units, like I said. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. Still not 100%, but we're getting there. And I want to thank everyone that came out for the live stream last night. It's the first really successful live stream we've had since I've been sick. So I had a blast, guys. Thank you once again for all that. All right. Ina. Ina's actually the really good assist in this situation. If you wanted to hit one of these banners, this is the banner to hit. Chocolate advice. Foes. Light and earth resist 3%, and light and earth is damage 5%. Remember, light and earth are what are coming up. Now, we haven't talked about that, but light and earth are what are coming up in the Familia event that is coming up at the end of the month, or I say in the month, middle of the month, I want to say, week or two. I don't remember specifically. I have to go figure out when that's actually dropping. But we got the leak that there's another Familia event, and light and earth are going to be big on that, so she's going to be pretty good. I did pull one of her, so looking forward to seeing what she can do. Now, that goes up to 7% and 15% respectively, as one would expect when she's MLB'd. So, a very important unit to acquire if you are hitting this banner. I would save some Iris, though, because remember, we have the movie coming out, and they're going to do a lot of movie hype when that comes out. We got the prequel stuff, but they'll do a lot more, guys. There's going to be a lot more for the movie coming out shortly. All right. Moving on. We've got all the paid banners. It's basically just if you want to just pay and get one of the units. Whaling this game is really expensive. I'm not, as you guys know, I'm a big free-to-play person. So, at least in this game, ironically enough. But this is a really easy free-to-play game. That's one of the big things, one of the big selling points I always give to people. If you can free-to-play this game, you will love life. I mean, just, you don't even have to have the patience. It's just so free-to-play friendly and amazing, and the stories are awesome. I'll go over the story on this one. That's what I wanted to gush on a little bit, but we'll talk about these units because they did drop and we really didn't talk about them. They're going to be around for a little bit longer. Okay? The Anya in this situation, she's an AoE, foes ultralight, physical attack with 50% stun. 50% stun is pretty awesome, actually. Lancer Inspiration. Allies. Guard rate 35% and magic resist 35%. That makes her very viable on any team. That's really cool. That'd be awesome for war games. Foes. Mid-earth physical attack with magic and critical rate 35% for 3 turns. Those are staggering numbers for all that. And finally, Dismantle. Foes. High earth physical attack removes HP regen and assist skills. Great unit, guys. Great unit. Not someone to sleep on, really. Chloe, on the other hand, is foe singular, Ultra Earth magic attack with temporary magic boost. High Earth magic attack with temporary magic boost. Damage received, attack type. Single type units plus 50% for 4 turns. That's a weird one. I guess kind of like designed more for Record Buster than War Games, but still a weird one. High Earth magic attack with temporary magic boost and allies. Earth attack damage 20% for 3 turns. Once again, we talked about that for the Familia event coming up. Earth and light are going to be good ones, but being that she's Earth only, I can only really give her 50% on that. Foe. Earth magic attack and self magic 75% for 4 turns. So she's an okay unit. She's not a bad unit by any stretch of the imagination. What am I hearing going on up there? Whatever. Alright. So, and the usual paid banners for them. Okay. We still have this banner laying around. We talked about it last week. I would say do your one multi on that if you haven't, and then leave it alone. She's guaranteed on the first multi, and she'll be around for a bit. So, not much more really to talk about on here. Just make sure you are doing all your stuff. Pretty straightforward, guys. Alright. Oh, you know what I just happened to realize? Today, I am getting a new 4-star. Let's go ahead and snag our 4-star ticket. Normally, I don't let 4-star tickets sit around. I do tend to blow them immediately because I've had them disappear. I know their timeout deads are weird, but let's just go ahead and burn it right now. I don't do like summon videos and all that stuff, so we'll just do a quick summon here. See who we get. Alright. So long as it's not Agent Chloe, I'll be fine. Let me ask you about courage. Oh, okay. I actually pulled him last night too. Oh, so there's a bond of that fin. Not bad. All right, cool. Good stuff. Moving on. I got that for, this is my 200th day, I want to say. 230th day, whatever it is. 240th day. Yeah, 240 days. So in 30 more days, I'll get another 4-star ticket. Yeah, that's what's awesome, guys. Play this game every day, and they pay you, basically give you 4 stars just to play the game. It's utterly insane. So if you've been thinking about playing the game, and you haven't been playing the game, it's time to step up and play the game. It's just a great... the game pays you for playing it. It's so awesome. I can't gush enough about how awesome that is. Alright, let's talk about the new events. Okay? New events. We've got the Valentine's events here. Okay? The Heroic Tales. You can actually go get a Sweet Princess Bond or a Hestia Bond. So basically the Eyes or the Hestia unit you can get a bond of. I'm going to go after the Eyes Bond because I kind of want that unit. I'm guessing we're going to get another Heroic Tales next week. Part 2, which will then be Aina and Ryu. So that'll be pretty awesome. These are pretty straightforward. You get 1 ticket a day to run this bad boy. Just the little orb. Unlock it. Gives you an hour. Bash through it. No major rush, but don't sleep on it. Even if you don't have the unit. Even if you have no interest in the unit. Hold on to that, because at the beginning of the month, I'm going to show you, if you haven't seen this before, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to show you a way you can get crap tons of tickets beginning of every month for next to nothing. I mean, it's just awesome. It's a little bit of work and a lot of payout. All right. We'll also talk about the Valentine event up here. This is the all-new story. And guys, make sure you're paying attention to these, because these stories are written by the same dude who is the original author of the light novel. So, takes his time to write content for the gacha game. Which, I mean, you know, who really does that? Who writes brand new content for their gacha game? So, I don't think we see that very often. And that's really awesome. So, I was naughty. I was one of those people that I hadn't watched the show. I'd picked up the gacha. I got into it thinking it was just kind of like a waifu game. And then, yeah, I mean, because if you look at it, it looks like a waifu game. The story's really good. And now that I've finally watched the series, I have an all-new appreciation for it. I'm going to make a whole video about that. But the fact that the author comes through and makes all this stuff, and the characters are really charismatic and very interesting. So, cool story mode. So, new story, and what's interesting in here, Hero Metal and Flame Amulet, guys. Another Prism Bond on your way, so make sure you do that. Plus Gnome tickets, you can get a Star Bond, and these Affection Falna. You want these. You want these. We'll cover those here in just a second. Okay? Lots of stuff in here. 2-star tickets, and they're going to have the gacha over here, so you're going to be able to get 3-star tickets. So, make sure you're doing this, guys. If you haven't seen the gacha before, I'll make a whole separate video on the event and how to run the gacha and all that stuff, but good stuff. Now, I did want to gush a little bit about the Anya and Chloe detective thing, because like I said, the author does come through and make really interesting stories for this. And this is a whole story, just a side story for Anya and Chloe and their detective agency and this interesting unit over here. So, as you notice, I have not unlocked any of mine. This story event, basically, you've got to go through and you've got to. It's very interesting to me because I have not been able to figure any of this out. And I was talking with Spectre and a couple of the guys in Discord last night, and none of us could figure out all this stuff by ourselves. In fact, apparently there's a whole group of people that have actually come up with all the answers and collaborated on all this stuff. So that to me is interesting, and the fact they created basically this community aspect out of all this is just phenomenal, just amazing. So I'm going to be covering this in a whole separate video this weekend, and we'll talk about that more in depth. But you know, just a fun little addition there, nothing major, just kind of a fun story event that I wasn't able to cover before. Now, let's talk about the Affection Falna, and then we'll kind of move on with our day. The Affection Falna, Romantic Valentine calendar. Okay, affection vault can be earned by exchange in the exchange shop for the tails. Of course, we know that. Let's go to the news and see what this is all about. All right. So go up here, go to news. This is an all new, interesting campaign regarding this right here. All right. The gacha available. Where's pickup? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The chocolate boxes are all the purchasable boxes. All right. I'm hearing something. Oh, I know what that is. That's not good, but I'll go take care of that in a minute. All right, cool. Sorry, guys. Just a little. It's just when you hear a herd of elephants upstairs, it's interesting, but it's my washing machine losing its mind. All right. So let's go ahead and go to this new version update. All right, Romantic Valentine campaign. So this campaign is really interesting. You're celebrating Valentine's Day, blah, 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 blah. Basically, the rewards, you could use chocolate given by each character, have the item be gone after use, campaign, blah, 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 blah. So, where's the event? Basically, you can get affection phone, it can be earned by, basically what you're going to do is you're going to be able to earn like a poster signed by the voice actor of whatever character you decide to give all that chocolate fauna to. So I'm going to go ahead and make a separate video about this. Probably put it up tomorrow because this one is pretty in-depth. It requires a little more explanation, but it's its own little like campaign. It's pretty awesome. So we'll talk about that separately. Just know what's going on. Be aware of it. Start getting your fauna, and then we'll talk about that in and of itself. So that's going to kind of be the video today. Be aware of what's coming. I apparently got to go fix my washing machine. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in once again. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow Birdman. Hit me up at Booker. We'll be back for Woodplow Wednesday again next week. And until then, I'll keep you updated with all the cool stuff that is happening in this very interesting game. And now that I've watched the series, we could go back and we could talk more a little bit about the story and things like that. So there'll be a lot more stuff to talk about with Woodplow coming up here shortly. Till then, take it easy, guys.